can't be positive that Victoria even has him.
Yeah, who else could it be? Chip is gone and Victoria's nowhere to be found.
No one's answering at her mother's.
Well, she wouldn't know anything anyway. Victoria's not going to go there. She knows it's the first place we'd look.
Any luck?
Nothing.
I think it's time to get the police involved, full-scale search, you know.
Yeah, well, the problem is, Kane, that there's no crime that's been committed. I mean, it's her own kid, and she has custody of him.
Yeah, well, Cruz, she was probably afraid she was going to lose custody. That's why she took him.
I wonder what the hell her lawyer said to make her think that. He told us that she had the better case.
Well, he may not have been as certain as he sounded.
Has anybody talked to Major Hamilton? Maybe she talked to him.
Yeah, I called him on the phone. He said he doesn't know a thing. I'm going to go over there later and make him tell me that to my face.
You know, Cruz, I hate to say this, but she may be out of Santa Barbara.
I keep telling myself she wouldn't do that. But obviously, it's ridiculous to deny the possibility. She could be anywhere. She could have gone to Los Angeles and jumped on an airplane. The reality is I may never see my son again.
Sweetheart, here, well, listen. I hate to shuffle you around so much, but you know, we can't stay in Santa Barbara anymore. No, we can't. Everybody's against us. They all think that I am an unfit mother, but you know better than, oh, that's good, you know better than that, don't you? Sweetie, the only reason that we're doing it, I have to do this, is so we can be together. I just love you so much.
You know, something in my gut tells me that you know where Tori took my son.
Well, I don't. I told you before I haven't seen her since early this morning.
You're her friend. You live here with her. You're trying to protect her.
Listen to me, Castillo. There is still some question as to what is really going on here. And if what you say is true, I would never condone Victoria's behavior, much less protect her.
And I don't have to remind you, Philip, how fine a line she's walking these days, emotionally speaking. It's not too hard to imagine her doing something colossally stupid.
If you're worried about Chip, don't be. Victoria would never do anything to harm that child. And what makes you so certain that she has him? She's only been gone for a couple of hours. Maybe she's shopping or at a movie.
She didn't show up in court. You think she'd skip the custody hearing to catch a film?
I don't know what she did. I'm only saying that there's probably some perfectly simple explanation for her not showing up. An explanation having nothing to do with Chip's disappearance.
Yeah, there is an explanation. That's obvious. I'll tell you what it is. She's not in her right mind. She broke into my house, she took my son, and she ran away. I don't believe she did that without somebody helping her, Philip. It better not have been you.
Don't threaten me, Castillo. None of this would have happened had you let Chip remain here with me as Victoria intended.
Aha, okay, well, maybe we should remind ourselves of the facts, of why I came in here and took him out. If she'd have walked in that door like I did and seen this place ransacked and found her son alone in that closet, too scared to make a sound, she'd have washed her hands of you, pal. And if anything has happened to that boy, anything, I'm gonna hold you personally responsible.
Excuse me, miss. Miss,
Yes?
he dropped this.
Well, look at you, you dropped this.
He seemed pretty upset, and he got scared when I tried to give it back to him.
Thank you very much.
My name's Barlow, Lieutenant William Barlow, U.S. Navy. I'm going to San Diego and then on to the Philippines. Where are you headed?
We're going to, Mexico. My son and I are going to Mexico City.
Such a pleasure to have a civilian to talk to. Believe it or not, I don't talk to too many people outside the Navy. So when I get the opportunity, I like to take advantage of it. People in the Navy only like to talk about Navy matters. I hope I'm a little bit more well-rounded.
I'm sure you are.
I like a good discussion every now and then. Intellectual stimulation. Free exchanging of ideas. So Mexico City, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Well, have you ever been there before?
I have, but my son hasn't.
Oh, start him
you
out
wanna
traveling
stretch?
early. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Well, so how long are you going to stay down there?
We don't have definite plans.
I've never been to Mexico City. I've been to Acapulco. I spent a week there one October, and 3 days of it in bed with that stomach business. It's hot and sultry. It's not my kind of climate.
That's too bad.
You meeting your husband down there?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am. He's a major in the Army.
Is that a fact?
Well, actually, he's retired now. We're meeting him for an extended holiday. We actually live in Santa Barbara, don't we, sweetie? You know, I really don't know why he wanted to go on vacation. He just wanted to see Mexico City again. Well, he's not traveling with me because he has some matters in the stock exchange to take care of. But he's a wonderful father. He adores his son, Chip.
Well, you're obviously a happily married woman.
Yeah. Do you have a family?
I'm not married, if that's what you mean. Being in the Navy is like being on a long trip that never seems to end. It's hard to find a woman who'll put up with it. You're fortunate to have a stable family life and a little son.
Yes, I am fortunate. I'm a very lucky lady. I appreciate it more and more every day.
Give him back, Tori. Give me my son. Listen, you think you could find it in yourself to go over to the Major's house and just watch for a while? Check him out from a distance? I don't trust him. I don't believe anything he says.
She might just come waltzing up to the door. He could have the suitcases packed. If you just check him out, I'd appreciate it.
Sure. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go to the hospitals in case anything's already happened.
Where's Eden?
She went to see her dad, see if he would help.
Well, we've got every angle checked.
It doesn't seem like enough, man. If she's traveling, she's getting further away every minute, you know? It doesn't seem like enough.
Think she's still on the pills?
Well, she didn't finish the rehab. And she's desperate. I mean, it never occurred to me, Kane. I didn't think this all the way through. I just didn't think that by putting her in a corner, I'd make her run like this, you know?
Look, I'm going to head over to the Major's. I'll call if anything happens.
Thanks.
Cruz,
Oh.
I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Oh, no, I know.
This is all my fault. But I only left him alone for 10 minutes to make myself a cup of coffee. And I went into the room and he was gone. How could I be so stupid?
Oh, Mama, now, don't be silly. You had no way of knowing this was going to happen. Nobody is blaming you, and you shouldn't blame yourself. All that matters now is that we find him.
How can I help? What can I do?
I don't know. We're trying to cover all the angles. Did you think of anything else about the room since we talked last? No sign of something she might have left by accident, give a clue as to what her plans were, where she was going, something like that?
Nothing. I just went into the room and Chip was gone, and there was no sign of Victoria. Just the empty bed where Chip had been. Cruz, I'm so frightened.
No. Don't be afraid. She is his mother, you know. Maybe you should go home and try to get some rest. I'll have Eden come and look in on you in a little while.
No, I want to stay. I want to help. The only way I can live with myself is to keep busy and try to do something to help find him. Maybe that'll ease this terrible guilt I feel, this feeling of having failed you.
No, Mama, don't talk like that. You didn't fail me. Please don't talk like that. If anybody in this family is to blame, it is certainly not you.
Eden! Hey, darling. Hey.
I have something for you. A letter I found in Victoria's room addressed to you.
Why didn't you give it to me when I was at your place?
Because I didn't find it till after you left. There was also a note for me, asking me to give you this.
Well, thank you.
Dear Cruz, I'm sorry if what I've done has caused either you or Eden to worry. But you left me no choice. You were both determined to rob me of the most important thing in my life, and that's my son. I couldn't let that happen. I know you don't consider me a fit mother, but that's not really for you to decide. In my heart, I know that I am the only one who can give Chip the care and the love that he needs. I promise to let you know from time to time how Chip is, but that's the only contact I'll allow you to have with him. Someday, maybe you'll understand why I had to do this. I promise you, he is well, and he is loved.
What did she say?
Chip all right?
Yeah, according to this, he's fine. I wonder how many pills she had to take to get herself together to write. Did she leave anything in the note to you that would suggest where she went?
No, nothing. Only that she and Chip were all right, and would I please give that letter to you?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go talk to you. If anybody calls, anything comes up, I'll be at the Capwells. Thank you for bringing me this letter.
I'm sorry it wasn't something you wanted to know.
Yeah, well, I am happy to know that Chip is okay. I just wish we could say the same about his mother.
Before I leave, Kane, I'd like to speak with you. Can you spare a minute?
She had beautiful dark hair. We met in Hong Kong, and I'm pretty damn close to marrying her. But the cards, they were pretty much stacked up against us. I guess you could probably understand the situation in those days.
Tori, I'm not
Things were meant to
trying
be
to
in
take
some
Chip
art.
away from you. I don't see why it's so difficult for you to understand.
Maybe they shouldn't anyway. Not that that makes you feel any better about what you haven't got.
Hey, little man, how you doing over there? You like this train ride? You don't like this train? Huh?
Please, stop.
Sorry, I was just trying to distract
No,
him.
honey, that's his mama's purse. I don't want you to do that. Come on. Okay.
Maybe,
Want some more of your bottle? Want some of your bottle? Huh?
maybe he's changed.
Lieutenant Barlow, I am capable of taking care of my own son. Please, just leave us alone.
Fine. But I'm sorry if I stepped out of line.
Yes, you are out of line. Oh, honey.
I better
Come
take
on.
a walk, I guess.
Yeah, come on over here. Come on, have some of your bottle, okay? Come on, honey. Come on. Have some of your bottle. Come on. Oh, yes. Come here.
I'm never gonna stop looking, Tori. Never.
Just leave me alone. Yes, you have some of your bottle. And Mommy, come on. Okay? You have some of this. Come on. Come on. Honey, just calm me. Yes, honey. Yeah. Have some of your bottle. Just calm down. Come on. No, these are Mommy. These are for Mommy.
Maybe I should have just let Cruz take Chip when he wanted.
Baby, don't even think that. If he had taken Chip, he would have been a fugitive. That would have destroyed his relationship with Chip.
I slowed the process down, though. You know, he wanted to start joint custody proceedings when he first knew about Chip, and he didn't because he was afraid of how I would react. Obviously, I didn't react very well.
You're going to stop this now. Cut it out. Understand me? Stop it. This is a difficult situation for you. It's been a difficult adjustment for you. Nobody blames you for dealing with it the way you did. It's all in the past. And whatever's happened has happened, and you can't go on this way because it's not going to help find Chip. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll find Victoria. Everything's going to be okay, and you stop worrying about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi there.
Sweetheart.
Hi.
Hi.
Any luck?
Philip Hamilton brought me a letter that Tori left. She says that Chip's all right, and she'll keep me posted from time to time on how they're doing.
Well, it's good to know that she's with him and he's all right.
Yeah, but the fact that she was able to write a letter doesn't mean she's any more stable than she has been.
Well, I mean, she sounds very determined and very in control, but I guess you can't be too sure.
Cruz, I already told Eden that I will help any way I can, so count on me, please.
Thank you, Mr. C.
You ready to go home?
No, actually, I wanted you to see this, but I think I'll go back to the agency. I'd like to be there in case anybody calls.
Well,
Believe
sweetheart,
or something.
it's late. I think we should go home. They can reach you at the house just like they can at the agency.
I'd really rather be at the agency.
Cruz, they can forward your calls. Okay?
All right, sure. Let's go home. Thanks for your help, Mr. C.
I didn't do anything, but I will.
Get things steady.
Anytime, honey.
Thank you. Victoria?
Are you all right?
Yeah, we're both all right. I couldn't do it. I had Chip in one arm and a bottle of pills in the other, and I thought that I was going to scream. I can't give Chip a life if mine's all in pieces.
Where have you been?
On a train going nowhere. Did you get my letter?
Yeah, I got it just a little while ago.
Please take him. This is where he should have been from the start. I was so stupid. I thought I could show my love for him by keeping him with me all the time. And then I realized I could show him more love by staying away from him. At least for a while. And then when I get well, we'll sit down and we'll work out some sort of arrangement that's fair to all of us. Okay?
Yes, I'm sure we can, you know? I mean, the most important thing is that you get well, you know? This little boy needs his mom. And I have no intention of shutting you out of his life.
Thank you, I know that now. Eden, I'm sorry. I say that to you all the time. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just glad to know that you're back and that you're all right.
Well, I hope I'll be okay.
Victoria, if you need anything, you know that we're here.
Thank you.
Tori, where are you going?
I'm gonna go home. Sweetheart, I love you so much. One of these days you'll know how much.
He knows it now.
Take care.
Victoria. Thank God you're back.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
I've
sorry.
been so worried about you. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Where's Chip?
He's where he belongs. He's with his father. At least until I get there.
Well, whatever you think is best. Come on, sit down.
Look, are you mad at me?
Oh, of course not. Do you have any idea what I went through when I couldn't find you?
I had to do something, and I thought I was doing the right thing.
What are you going to do now? Have you decided?
I don't know. I can't trust myself to do anything. Philip, you've helped me so much before in the past, and I'm going to have to ask you for help again.
Did I ever set a limit on how much I'd help you? You've got to know that whatever you want, I'll do. Anything at all.
I want to get better, but I can't go back to that clinic. You've got to help me, please.
Well, I called Kane. I told him the good news, but I think I should wait till the morning to talk to Daddy. Look at him. Why don't you put him down and let him get some sleep, okay?
Oh, I just want to be up with him a couple more minutes.
Cruz, you don't have to do this. Treat every second like it was going to be your last.
I know. Although that is the best way to treat every second, don't you think? I learned that when I fell in love with you, darling, and I've been reminded of it by this little guy You know, you beg fate. You beg fate to teach you a lesson if you don't appreciate every moment. I waited so long for this, and even though there were times I thought I didn't have a chance, I just couldn't give up on it, you know? And this is the reason why.